With immigration policies about to change, many are rushing to file their immigration applications. But is now the right time, or could waiting be smarter? Let me explain what you need to know to make the best decision. Filing now before a change in administration may make sense for many people, as it could provide them some protection from upcoming policy changes. For instance, immigration cases are usually decided based on the rules and policies that are in place at the time of filing the application. If you apply now, your case could likely be processed under the current policies, even if tougher rules come out later. Filing now could also help you avoid processing backlogs and delays. With the policy changes that we're expected to see under a Trump administration, we're already seeing people rushing to file applications. It's great to see that people are trying to be proactive and prepared, but this can result in backlogs, which often create longer wait times. So filing early may help you get ahead of the rush, as every day more and more people are starting to submit their applications. If you're applying now for something like a U.S. green card, tougher scrutiny can definitely be on the horizon. In Trump's first term, we saw stricter scrutiny in questioning at interviews, as well as stricter scrutiny in applications. We also saw heightened denial rates, and when cases were denied, more people were being placed in removal deportation proceedings. So filing now might shield you from some of that risk. That being said, filing quickly is not for everybody. There are situations where waiting to file will make much more sense and actually protect your case. For instance, if your case has serious red flags, it may make sense to hold off on filing anything. If you have prior fraud findings, serious criminal issues, or cases where those things exist but they're not waivable for some reason, you may face an increase in the chances of denial, as well as an increase in the chances of being placed in removal proceedings. Now, not all red flags mean you should wait to file your case. And this is honestly where having an immigration attorney whose experience can make all the difference. They can help you assess your specific case and come to a good decision as to whether it would make sense to file or hold off. Also, if you're unsure as to whether you even meet the eligibility requirements for a particular case, it is best to wait. Filing too early could result in denials that could make it more difficult for you to apply later. And also, in some cases, it may be worth waiting to see what the administration's policies are going to be with respect to your specific type of case. That approach may offer some clarity to you as to the best path forward. If you're in one of these situations, it may be worthwhile to file now versus later. First, if you're somebody who's seeking a green card and you have a very straightforward case with no inadmissibility issues, no major red flags, including any criminal history that's problematic, filing now could be beneficial to you. Also, DACA recipients are encouraged generally to reapply for DACA now. With the uncertainty surrounding DACA, considering that the Trump administration attacked that program last time, filing for your renewal now might give you some protection if you're able to get your renewal approved before any sort of wind down of the program. And I'm not saying it's being winded down, but assuming something like that happens. Also, if you have a straightforward naturalization case, consider filing for naturalization now. There are a lot of protections and benefits associated with being a U.S. citizen, so getting that done more quickly makes most sense. Now, you may want to wait if you have serious red flags in your case, such as serious criminal issues or immigration violations that also can include fraud issues. Down the road, these kinds of cases could be scrutinized in a much more strict way. And even though some of these issues can be waivable, waivers for these kinds of cases could also be viewed in a much more strict way. Also, if you have an outstanding order of removal and have no grounds to reopen your case, it might potentially make sense to not move forward with anything. Sometimes laying low might be the only option. Now, again, an experienced immigration attorney can truly evaluate whether or not you should file your case now or hold off. All of the information I'm giving is general information, and it's not intended to be legal advice. Whether you file now or later depends on your specific situation. So go get advice from an immigration attorney. They can help you understand your case and explain any risks involved. The key is understanding your situation, understanding any risks associated with it, and working with someone who knows the process that can help you make the best possible decision for your future. For more immigration news and information, feel free to give us a follow.